Hi everyone, Lisa here again in one of my favourite spots when I go for a walk. Just wanted to share another thought, another verse with you from the Bible. Proverbs 3 verse 5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding." I think I have referred back to that verse quite a lot of times because there's a lot of things in life and sometimes decisions you need to make, or maybe things that you feel that God is asking you to do that just don't make any sense whatsoever, or just life chucks things at you and it kind of throws a curveball and you think, where on earth did that come from? What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to handle that? And I think the saving grace is knowing that in all of these situations, none of these situations take God by surprise. And I think when it's confusing for us and we don't understand what's going on, we can trust the Lord with all our heart, because He says, lean not on our own understanding. God has such a bigger picture of so many things, and we only see a small part of a big picture. And when those things come and they're decisions we have to make, very difficult, very hard decisions sometimes, or just circumstances that just are really, really difficult to deal with, or sometimes it could be a really, really good decision. It could be like, I don't know, maybe you're offered a dream job, but you're offered 2 dream jobs, for example. I don't know, it could be something really good and you just like, well, I don't understand, I've been applying or I've been going for jobs all this time, and then all of a sudden 2 pop up. Now what am I supposed to do? So I think sometimes we don't understand everything. We're never going to understand everything, but I think that God is asking us just to trust Him, and it's like a simple childlike trust, particularly in those situations where things don't make sense, where, like I say, you have to make important decisions or difficult decisions, or life just throws mud at you as you feel like that. Just trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding, because we're never going to understand everything in this life. This side of eternity, there's no way we're going to understand it. I mean, the disciples, when they were following Jesus, they didn't understand why on earth He allowed men to beat Him and just cause Him to be so injured you couldn't even recognize Him as a man when He ended up on the cross. I mean, that didn't make any sense whatsoever. But Jesus trusted in His Father, and He did what He felt that His Father God was asking Him to do. And on the other side of that, that pain and that situation and those decisions that are really hard, on the other side, when we trust God, God will bring things together in a way that we could never have imagined. I mean, Jesus knew that by trusting God, by trusting His Father, that there would be so many of us, millions, billions of us, that would know Him in a way that we'd never known Him before. And that is partly because He trusted in His Father. So we cannot see the whole big picture. We're not God. We'll never be God. And that's the whole point. We are human beings. We're not God. And God has the capacity to pull everything together, to draw circumstances together, to create good out of horrible situations. God even has the ability to do amazing things like that. So trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. Lean not on your own understanding. And I'm talking to me as well at this moment in time. I'm really talking from my heart. So I would encourage you to just trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding, because He has a greater picture. He has a future and a hope for you that you cannot comprehend, that you cannot understand just by seeing a few little parts of the jigsaw piece. It doesn't create the whole picture. So don't focus on the few jigsaw pieces, or the jigsaw piece that you've got now, that confusion or that decision or that circumstance that's been thrown at you, those decisions that you have to make. Don't just focus on that. Look to God, look to Jesus, and focus on Him, and He will bring those pieces together in a way that you could never have imagined. It's such a beautiful picture of your life. So I'll just leave you with that thought today. See you later.